You've done it. You have a nice stack in front of you. You've been grinding in the 10,000 euro high roller in Berlin, Germany. You're at the Grand Hyatt Hotel. Nothing can go wrong. You're just sitting pretty in the top 25 out of over 940 contestants, and you're in the top 25. Absolutely nothing can go wrong until all hell breaks loose behind you. Just absolute pandemonium, and you see crowds of people rushing away from you, and you don't know what's going on. That is because an armed person and another person with a knife, that is the only people that I saw in the video, but there's also allegedly two more that came in. 4 men come in, all masked, coming in to grab the showcase money, the money that's sitting out in the lobby that they had no armed security guards guarding at all. This is so much money. This is over 1 million euros, around 1.5, 1.7 million euros. 1 million euros was guaranteed to the first place winner, and they have this showcased in the main lobby of this hotel, just under some glass. And these security guards have no weapons, and they're still able to knock down the only guy that has a gun and take away his gun from him. The gun's just sitting there. He's not able to grab it, just sitting right next to him, and bystanders just look on, don't help at all. Don't try to grab the gun and help the security guard that's unarmed, just trying to do his job, just trying to protect money that's not even his, just getting paid by the hour. It is actually a good thing that no one was trying to be a good Samaritan, because then his boy comes running back in, throwing a knife at anybody who's trying to stop them from getting away. That helps his friend escape and grab his gun that was dropped on the ground. He grabs his gun and escapes, but the security guard did stop them from stealing even more money. In total, they take 242,000 euros. Quite a payday, and even better, there is absolutely no casualties. There's some small minor injuries from the panic going on in the room where they're playing in, but no injuries reported by the security guards. I'm sure this was not according to the plan at all. I'm sure they were expecting a quick smash and grab. I'm sure they were expecting the gun to be respected, but these security guards did not respect the gun at all. Specifically, the one security guard that was able to tackle him to the ground, he did not respect the gun at all, and he was just, that's a hard worker right there. He's willing to go above and beyond in his role at this company. And then they're off into the streets of Berlin, leaving a paper trail as they go. The cops aren't following them. The cops get there late. The cops don't have any trail on them at all other than the money trail they're leaving behind. But it takes them just a couple days to track down these guys. It was not too hard with all the security footage and all the footage going on outside. Who would have thought that robbing the EPT poker tour, the biggest poker tour in Europe, who would have thought robbing that in broad daylight in Berlin, Germany, there would be some video cameras of it. They get away for the moment, but they're far from in the clear. Whenever you commit a robbery like this, though, all you need is the moment just to hide the cash. So even if you do get caught, they'll never find the cash. So we don't know if they did that yet or not, but we'll find that out at the end of this video. The 4 men are unaccounted for days, but the police are scouring all the video footage they can find, the stuff that was in the event and anything that the players could have recorded, could have captured, anything the bystanders could have captured. They were asking for all footage anywhere, and that was able to lead them, with the good old-fashioned police work, to catch them in the next 3 days, catch all 4 of them. No dramatic chase scene, just good old-fashioned police work getting it done, and then people snitching on the conspirators of the situation, the organizers of the event. There was 2 people that organized it, and then the 4 people who actually did the robbery. And one of the organizers was actually in one of the events earlier. He wasn't in the event that was going on at the time, but he'd joined an event previous to scout out the place and let them know how easily they could get the money and whatnot. Once the 4 guys were put away that did the crime, it only took 2 weeks after the original crime before the 2 organizers of the event were arrested. Once you got the bad guys behind bars, you can really have a good look at it, and it was really a a wake-up call for the security systems at these events. There's so much money on the line, and it was really a wake-up call, and they need to have armed security for sure at all these events. And ever since then, there's really nothing like this that's ever happened again. This could only happen during this time. This could only happen before a time where there's heightened security at events like this. These guys weren't exactly Sherlock Holmes. They weren't exactly criminal masterminds. Imagine how things could go if someone actually came in with a plan and they had a solid escape plan. This event was a reminder that in the world of high-stakes poker, anything can happen. Some crazy shit can happen. And about the money, it was never recovered. Only $22,000 has ever been paid back to the police, ever been paid back to the European Poker Tour. And all the rest of it is went to lawyer fees and shit to try to get them out of it. And they only got, for them snitching on the big guys, they only got 3 years each, all the people that actually committed the crimes. And then the bigger guys did 12 to 15 years for their crimes. But the people who actually did the robbery only got 3 years each because no one was hurt. So what's the takeaway here? If you're planning a heist, maybe watch a few more movies first. And if you're playing poker, well, keep your eyes on the prize. And maybe the exits too. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride talking about the EPT robbery in Berlin. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and subscribe. Drop a comment. And have you guys ever heard of this before? Because I'd never heard of it until just recently, and it seems like no other people have really made videos on it. I didn't even know this happened. It seems like a crazy event. It's a crazy event in the poker world that I've seen a lot of poker videos, and I've never seen anyone talk about this. So let me know in the comments. Love you guys, and peace.